from Loughborough University, Tiberius 3.
Very Razor-esque. They must be game and sporty too if they're from Loughborough.
The robot is back, new, improved, and with wings. Look! Can it fly?
Should do. It flies.
Well, you're from Loughborough University, this is the Tiberius team. Now this is just a brace for safety that's in the pit. What have you got here then in terms of tonnage?
About 5-ton ram, so it should give about 3 tons on the tip.
Right.
Very similar to Razor, really.
University-wise, who do you really want to grind into the arena floor?
I don't know.
You know grudges?
No.
Too peaceful.
Fluffy.
Too peaceful.
Fluffy.
Right, okay, I knew it would be in there somewhere. Fluffy's for it.
Fairly fast, highly manoeuvrable with a powerful hydraulic crushing weapon, as we've seen. Good control, low ground clearance, tough armour, which is rare for a crusher, but is slow self-righting.
From the University of Wales, Infinity.
And beyond, they'll hope, with this powerful pusher.
Right, this is University Challenge. What does it mean to Aberystwyth to win it?
It'll be a very good free advert for Aberystwyth University, I think.
A free advert. For goodness sake, where's your spirit? Now, how strong are these claws?
We're not sure. We'll find out in a minute, I think.
Is that strong enough to get through 15 mil steel?
Probably not.
That's Tiberius for you.
We might scratch it.
Now, the one you were worried about was Fluffy.
Yes.
Because you said to me, what were you most looking forward to about this?
Well, we were quite confident we'd be able to push anything around in this heat because, well, we're very, very powerful at pushing things around. And they've showed up with a nice new petrol engine.
Yeah.
Which kind of negates that.
So that means they're even more powerful?
Yes, I get they're even more powerful.
So basically, your claws aren't going to get through Tiberius. You're not powerful enough to push Fluffy around. Is this going to be a complete unmitigated disaster for Aberystwyth University?
No, not yet.
Positive thinking, see? Power on.
Runs both ways up with claws at the front and diamond-tipped spikes. Strong armour, fast manoeuvrable, but it has exposed wheels.
From University College London, Fluffy.
Fluffy-headed students? Never.
Okay, Fluffy team representing UCL in London.
Yep.
Now, Loughborough University have threatened to squash your robot into the arena floor. How do you feel about that?
Well, we'll see when we get into the arena what's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah? Well, how do you feel about Loughborough?
I've never actually heard of it before.
Okay, that's a very nice put down. But that Tiberius robot is very heavily armoured, and you ain't.
Yeah, it looks very strong, so we're a bit worried about what's going to happen when we try and hit it, because we have bent the weapon before and we've hit things with that thick steel armour, sort of similar armour, but we'll see.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Steel frame with a 20-kilo spinner, very destructive weapon, fast at 20 miles an hour, good manoeuvrability, but I do question the reliability.
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams then. Sam and Stuart Smith and Craig Lawson of Tiberius 3. Infinity there on the left-hand side, Carl, David and Ed, and Fluffy captained by Peter Holroyd. In the arena for the house robots, a Kill-A-Lot. Watch for those claws and the jaws of Growler, Mr. Psycho's pet pooch.
2, 1.
Well, Infinity didn't give themselves a chance, did they? They're straight into the beak-crushing jaw Razor-esque of Tiberius 3. But that jaw seemed very slow to close, and something's flown straight off there and across the arena floor. I think it was from Infinity. The University of Wales Aberystwyth boys were very self-deprecating beforehand, and with reason it would seem. The Fluffy team in the jaws of a dilemma, and the jaws of Tiberius 3. Infinity with a little shove. Fluffy still in trouble. Infinity with another little push. Growler has a look and a nudge. Tiberius locked on to Fluffy. They fought in a couple of UK championships in Robot Wars. Fluffy, I remember they were beaten in the heat final by Pussycat once upon a time. And they simply can't get away from Tiberius. And they're on a flame pit. Interesting for a petrol-driven robot. No wonder the Redbot's having a close look. And Tiberius 3 drags them off the flame pit. That could have been nasty, couldn't it? Fluffy lifted, hoisted, I think, immobile. Two machines survived this battle to go on to the next round. Tiberius 3, closely controlled by Sam and Stuart Smith. And Tiberius 3 locked horns with Fluffy early on and simply refused to let go, like a dog with a bone. Talking of dogs, Growler repeatedly smashes into the pit release. Pit, pit, pit. There's nothing subtle about Growler, is there? Now who's going to go down? Fluffy Infinity. Infinity Fluffy. Which one? Someone's got to fall here. It's Fluffy. They're out. Infinity just holding on. And Growler shoved Tiberius down too.
Oh! Fluffy hit the pit. Infinity and Tiberius 3. They go through.
Now, I always say that dented pride is the real problem here on Robot Wars. No one really cares about the robot. That was the lethal blow, though. How much you can see in there, I'm not quite sure, so tell us about it. What happened?
Our engine stopped before the fight started, which was a bit of a handicap.
Yes. Now, we talked earlier with the other teams about you having a petrol engine and the great power that gave you. The problem is you can't restart a petrol engine once it's stopped.
There's a bit of a problem there, isn't there?
Had you thought that through?
Obviously not, no.
Not well enough.
Next year.
Next year. Yes, okay, thanks for that. And this weapon wasn't much good against Tiberius either, was it?
That's because the petrol engine wasn't going.
Yeah, but even if it had, that armour, do you think you could have got through it?
I think we'd have had a good go, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, but I do think you want to go away and get a new engine.
Yeah.
Not petrol.
No.
All right, well done.
So Bearmoth and Fluffy have fallen in the Battle of the Boffins. In the second round, we'll have CV against Tiberius 3, but coming up, Infernal Contraption against Infinity.